Request everyone please keep silent and check your respective seats. The guest has arrived and we are going to start. Please keep your phone in silence or switch off. So students are outside. I request them to come and take their seats. Everyone, please take your seats. I request the students who are outside of the hall, please come and take your seats. morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to the first international conference on cutting-edge technology in computing, communication, and intelligence 2024. It is an honor to have you all here with us today. It is with great pleasure and humility that I stand before you today at this esteemed international conference. My name is Pratibha, and I am deeply honored to have the opportunity to address such an esteemed gathering of brilliant minds and innovators from across the globe. Institute of Management and Information Technology Cuttack was established in 1962 by Government of Odisha at College of Accountancy and Management Studies. It has completed more than 60 years in serving our nation and the world in producing skilled manpower in technology, management, costing, and many more courses. Now, it is the constituent college of Patna University of Technology, Odisha, and functioning under the Department of Skill Development and Technical Education. Top rankers of OJ prefer to take admission in IMIT to build up their career in MBA, MCA, and MBA. This is our first international conference on cutting-edge technology in computing, communication, and intelligence. This conference represents a unique opportunity for us to dive into the latest advancements in technology and explore the frontiers of computing, communication, and intelligence. With the participation of experts and innovators from around the world, we are set to embark on a journey of knowledge exchange and collaboration that promises to shape the future of this critical field. I am thrilled to announce that the proceedings of our conference, comprising 60 meticulous curated papers, will be published as a prestigious book by CRC Press, a distinguished imprint of the Taylor and Francis Group. This publication in text by Scopus will serve as a testament to the high caliber of research presented here and will contribute significantly to the academic discourse in our respective domains. In keeping with the evolving dynamics of conferences, we have adopted a hybrid mode for paper presentations and keynote addresses. This innovative approach enables us to seamlessly blend in personal participation with virtual engagement, ensuring inclusivity and accessibility for participants from across the globe. As we embark on this enriching journey over the next 2 days, I encourage each of you to actively participate, exchange ideas, and forge meaningful connections. Together, let us push the boundaries of innovations and chart a course towards a future driven by cutting-edge technology and unparalleled intelligence. Now, I would like to request Professor Amyakumar Rasta sir to come to the stage. We are honored to welcome sir, the Vice Chancellor of the University, and our esteemed patron. Your support is deeply appreciated. And a sincere welcome to Dr. Shikhar Nayak, Senior Scientist, Japan Meteorological Corporation, Osaka, Japan, and he is also our excellent keynote speaker. Your expertise contributes to enlighten and inspire us all. It's a pleasure to welcome Professor Vipulendra Sahu, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering, National Institute of Technology, Varanasi, and his guidance as General Chair has been instrumental in our journey. We look forward to your valuable perspective. Now, we extend a heartfelt welcome to Professor Srinivas Sethi, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering, IIT Para, whose dedication as program chair and faithful chair of this conference. Your insights are eagerly awaited. And now, a warm welcome to Professor Manas Ranjan Kapar, who is our principal and institution at IMIT CUTTACK, continues to inspire us all. Your presence here today is truly an honor. And now, I would like to request our head of the department, Dr. Subhendra Kumar Jaiswal, to come to the stage and present. Other than that, I would like to take a moment to thank our honored distinguished advisor, Professor Chikaranjan Tripathi, former Vice Chancellor of IIT Odisha and Sambalpur University, Professor Vibhupanda Panigani from IIT Sara, and Professor Mrityunjay Bhuya from the University of North. Their wisdom and experience have been used invaluably in shaping the vision of this subject. Now, I would like to request my juniors to present the potted plants to our dignitaries. Before we commence the proceedings of the first international conference on cutting-edge technology in computing, communication, and intelligence 2024, we would like to invoke the blessings of knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment by lighting the ceremonial lamp. The lighting of lamp symbolizes the illumination of our mind with the light of knowledge and dispelling of darkness, paving the way for new discoveries and innovation in the fields of computing, communication, and intelligence. I would like to invite our esteemed dignitaries to join for the auspicious ceremony. As we light the lamp, let us also reflect on the significance of our gathering here today as we come together to exchange ideas, share insights, and collaborate towards a brighter and more inclusive future. Now, we are going to play our Vibhuti anthem, so I request everyone to stand up and raise their honors to the Vibhuti anthem. I would like to request my fellow juniors to start this event with their welcome talk. of Silence to honor the memory of Professor Arthur Science, Excellent Chancellor, and the General Chair of the Conference, who have passed on 25th February. In this moment of reflection, let us honor Sir's memory by continuing to embody the values of excellence and commitment to learning that he championed throughout his life. Though he may no longer be with us in person, his legacy will undoubtedly live on in the hearts and minds of those he inspired. Let's take a moment to reflect on his contributions and the values he embodied. Thank you, everyone. As we embark on this enlightening journey of the first international conference on cutting-edge technology in computing, communication, and intelligence 2024, we are honored to have with us today Professor Manas Ranjan Kapat, sir, Principal of IMIT. Sir, your leadership has been instrumental in shaping our institution. We kindly invite you to share your insights and inaugurate our conference with your words of wisdom.
Good morning, one and all. Honorable Vice Chancellor, IMIT CUTTACK University of Technology, the patron of the conference, Professor Sonia Kumar Rappasan, keynote speaker of the conference, Dr. Sridhar Nayak, senior scientist, Japan Meteorological Corporation, Japan, general chair of the conference, Professor V.D. Saurkar from IMIT CUTTACK, program chair of the conference, Professor Srinivas Reddy, my colleague, the convener of the conference, Dr. George, my other colleagues, faculty members, staff, students of IMIT CUTTACK, the presenters, special chairs, distinguished guests, press, and other witnesses. On behalf of IMIT CUTTACK, I welcome you all to this inaugural ceremony and 2 days conference, international conference on cutting-edge technology, computing, communication, and intelligence. So this is the first conference we are organizing at IMIT CUTTACK. IMIT was established in 1962, as our students told you. Though it was established in 1962, it has 60 years of glory in the field of management education. This is the first management college of the state, which is a government organization, government funded college. And we are also offering NCA and MTech. So this college has a remarkable growth in the field of technology and management education. This is a vast attempt we are taking to bring all the researchers around the globe and to this conference so that we can share your ideas and our students can learn from your expertise in the field of communication, intelligence, or computing. In addition to that, also you will get some ideas because we are having some special players who are expert in the field of computer science. It is always advisable to have a publication in an international journal rather than publishing a paper in a conference. But there is an advantage of publishing a paper in a conference because whenever you present a paper in the conference, you will immediately get your feedback from the session. That is the main advantage when you are insisting to present a paper in the conference. If you are having a paper in the conference, then definitely you must present it so that you can get the idea from the session there immediately, and you can work on them and you can extend that paper for publication in a journal, which is not possible maybe for the young researchers at the first moment. And research, as you say, it is a term like thought again. So any research, it may be small or big, but each has something. We always give the credit to people who invented big things like John Baird invented television or Graham Bell invented a telephone. But you just think of a person who has invented a needle. There are many things. Today, you take some food. You just think of the food what we are eating and what was the situation when the people are taking some warm foods or raw foods. So every innovation carries something. You just think that whatever television you are watching nowadays, that was not invented by John Baird. John Baird invented a television, but you cannot see it. Because we at the in our childhood days we are watching a TV like Konark TV that was CRT monitor and we have an antenna like that. Very difficult situation. Similarly, when we are studying engineering also, when you call to my home, then first I have to wait up to 8:30 because after 8:30 we'll have the price will be ready. Then you go to the STD booth, then wait in the queue. Now you see the situation. Whatever mobile you are using or whatever technology you are using today, that is not invented by, that was not invented by Graham Bell. So this is a continuous research, a continuous effort of the young researchers like you. Today I am discussing with someone, a small contribution. That is a lot of money. In this way, if you add a drop of research, a drop of innovation to your work, then this drop significantly will have a lot of impact in the future, and you will get this, like as we are nowadays we are working this LED TV which is mounted on my wall, and that was not invented by John Baird. Definitely, you will have something new, something fresh, which will be best for the young generation. So I hope you will enjoy this conference and whatever thoughts or innovations you have had in the form of this research paper, that will definitely help our students as well as also you for the benefit of your work as well as for the development of our research. Thank you for your presence.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your experience and information about this conference. Now, a warm welcome to Professor Srinivas Sethi, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering of IMIT CUTTACK and Program Chair of our conference. We eagerly await your remarks to provide an overview of the proceedings and set the stage for the insightful discussions ahead.
Thank you. Warm welcome to all of you. Respected gentlemen, women, respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Deputy Director, Dr. Pamela Kumar, and the person of the event, that is ICCTCCI 2024. Respected Professor now act as a general sir after the bad issue of the Army Professor A.K. Pani sir. Okay. Respected Senior Mac, JNC Japan, Keynote speaker. Respected Manav Sundan Sabar, organizing chair of the event. Respected Subhendra Darshan, owner of this event. However, after getting the information regarding the conference, we initiated the process with the collaboration with the IMIT principal, Dr. Manoj Kapat, and the after that we will start the process of helping the helping hand from this Professor United Professor Devadatta Sahu and Dean of SLRI chancellor. Okay. So hope we, and after that I contact with our regional representative or additional general manager, Mr. Satya Kumar Sabat. Unfortunately, he got the signal to publication through these relevant classes, I think. And I thank to all these members present over here as a initiator of this event. We are thrilled to extend my warmest greetings to all of you as a program chair of the event ICCTCCI 2024 international conference regarding to the cutting edge applications at IMIT CUTTACK. So IMIT CUTTACK is the very oldest one in this state in the field of management and computer applications. Okay. It is my privilege to welcome researchers, scholars, participations, and industries leaders for the globe. And ICCTCCI 2025 promised to be enriching the experience, offering a platform for the exchange of ideas, insight, and innovative or the front end of computer science and computational intelligence. For the conference, we received 136. So it is a great achievement for the event. We expected within this 100, but we received 136 papers. Out of 36 papers, it is accepted only 58 papers for publication. Okay. It is very tremendous job to get out these new process through the reviewers and also organizing committee. The contributing authors are different part of the globe, including United States, Japan, Jordan, South Korea, United Kingdom, Qatar, and India. Around 8 number of publications from outside India. So it is also a big number. Okay. Uh, so it is reviewed by the multiple reviewers, double blind. As per this Taylor and Francis guideline, we are following the guideline. We are following the double blind review process. Okay. Through which it can be selected. It can be selected only 58 and register the 58 papers. Okay. So all the papers are checked for plagiarism also, plagiarism and similarity scores. Okay. And it was really a job of us to select the best paper out of some of the good papers for presentation in the conference. We had to do the unpleasant task, keeping the Taylor and Francis guidelines and the approval conditions in view. We take this opportunity to thank all the authors for their excellent work and the contributions, and also reviewers who have done an excellent job. On behalf of this technical committee, we are thankful to Principal Secretary to Government of Odisha's Skill Development Technical Education, Srimati Usha Pradip for their good message for our conference. To accept the invitation, however, she has some urgent assignments. She may not be joining here. But she encouraged a lot to conduct this kind of this event. And I already discussed about this Professor Pani is having a lot of discussion regarding this acceptance process, review process, correcting process, all the things. Okay, so this is our unfortunate to with his not regularly taught. Sorry for that. We cannot imagine the conference without his active. So it is very bad news for us. And it is once again the conference is very much thankful to Professor A.K. Dr. Sir, a part of the conference, and the principal Panas covered organizing chair, conference convener Professor Joy Singh having extended all these possibilities support to smooth conduct of the conference. In the meantime, we feel that Joyce have a lot of exposure, a lot of a tremendous job to carry out by this event. Okay, so conducting the different invited people, conducting these reviewers, conducting this the publication of the papers, all the things he has done a lot of things in this period. And in the meantime, fortunately, his principal also giving a free hand to him, and that is a part of his administration's what I feel to carry out the process. And whenever I observe that there is a conduct of the conference through the IMIT organizing team, I'm also thankful to the organizing team. We would also like to place on record our thanks to keynote speakers, tutor speakers, reviewers, session chairs, authors, technical program committee, and various chairs to handle finance accommodations and publicity about to several volunteers. Volunteers have a lot of exposure in this event. We are also thankful to Teller and Francis Publication House for aiding the publication the papers for the publishing committee for the accepted and registered papers. On the program here, we are committed to cutting a diverse reflect this latest development of the emerging trend in our field. So I encourage to each of you to actively participate in the sessions since contribution you are respected and for the connection with these fellow attenders. So finally, I extend my sincere appreciation to organizing committee and all the volunteers, all these media, print media, and also your TV media. Okay, and sorry. So finally, I conclude this program here. Third, to address the audience, to regarding the information of the conference. This is the overall information, this is the overall idea about the conference. It is a high-end conference due to this, our Vice Chancellor and also our Principal IMIT only is possible. Thanks once again to all Honorable Vice Chancellor and Principal and all these members involved in this event. Thank you.
So your dedication in crafting the program for this conference has been commendable. We are really thankful. Now, it's a privilege to have Professor Vipulendra Sahu, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering, NIT Rourkela, and General Chair of this conference among us today. We invite you to address the audience and share your thoughts with the vision behind this event.
Namaskar. So very good morning to all of you who are present. So respected dignitary on the dais, patron of the conference, Professor Amir Kumar, Vice Chancellor Deputy, our keynote speaker, Dr. Sridhar Nayak, Senior Scientist, Japan Meteorological Corporation, Japan. Professor Manas Ranjan Kawat, Principal, IMIT CUTTAK, and my colleague, Professor Srinivas Sethi from ICIT Saran, who is the program chair. In fact, I was the program chair with him. And Professor S.K. Jaisingh, convener of this conference. And all the dignitaries, faculty members, students, and authors who are joining online or offline for this conference. First, as Professor Srinivas told, it is really a tremendous effort. If you look into a government organization and arranging such a conference, is really commendable. Mostly people get enough resources, and when they try to organize such conference through the private colleges. So with DPUT, with guidance of Professor Raj and IMIT like a government institute arranging a conference is really hats off to them. So let me come to the same area. Whenever we look into the technology that is going to solve some real world problem, really it is challenging. Technology, there is an innovation to the technologies. Maybe I can get a new computing trade, I can get a new communication trade, and we can think of, we can thought of applying the intelligence in various decision making. But addressing a real world problem is a challenge. So if we are able to address the real world problem with help of the technology, then it will be appreciated. In particular, if you look into computing or computer science domain, we don't have any problem. Whatever the problems are left with computer science, they are very, very classical problems which requires a tremendous effort to find out the solution. Maybe there are the problems which are not solved for decades together. So it's all about the application. If you understood the tool or the technique, maybe you can say the intelligent techniques, or in general, we say the application of AI. But on the other hand, you need to understood what the problem is. And so that, can I present my problem? Can I represent my problem in such a way that it can be a problem of computing or communication, or in a decision making I can use the ability. So this is the ability which the uniqueness comes from the researcher. This is the only contribution they did, that they tried to take a real world problem and apply the technology in general to find out a solution. And the conference is a forum where someone gets a chance to validate this idea. As Professor Kawat told that people, what is the advantage of the conference? I do agree with him. You are trying to publish to the journal. But immediate feedback. You want to take a credit that this is my idea before writing or compiling a paper for the journal. Once it's published in a conference, idea is yours. Copyright is yours. It comes from you. Maybe you have to do a lot of experiment, you have to meet the requirement of the journal to publish your paper. But if the idea is innovative and idea is small, you can present in a conference and take the credit, take a claim. It is your copyright. So for me, conference is above the journal. When we say for the journal people, maybe it is a requirement for awarding a PhD degree. So that's why I want to congratulate the authors who contribute to this conference. Some of them are selected to the review process. Professor Srinivas told there is a compulsion that maybe in the process of review, maybe some good papers are getting rejected. And those who have selected, maybe it's a margin, maybe 60 marks, those who secure is come to this, and below 60 is not selected. So nothing to be decided for that. But what is the another advantage? You are getting your fellow researchers who are working in same domain or different domain, and you must listen to the deliberation if a person in same domain or different domain. What happens? If a person presents a paper, he is from different domain, he puts all the effort to coin this finding. And if you are listening, you might be gaining those knowledges within 10 minutes. Please remember. Sometimes you say we are going to take the viva or seminar of the students. I always say I come with a mindset for learning. Before listening to the deliberation, you change your mindset, you are going to learn. A person works for 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, and you are gaining that in 10 minutes. And maybe you are doing a research which needs some jerk. Maybe the idea of someone is delivering and he is from different domain. You listen to that, there will be an advantage for you. You will get a spark from that presentation. So my sincere request, those who are present, even the students, and those who are not even presenting the paper but participating, please listen. Listen with a mindset you are learning. You are learning from someone who has put 1 year, 2 year, maybe more than that effort. I think that will be the success parameter for the audience and the researcher. Okay, thank you for your time, your present here, and try to be part of the conference. I also thanks to the remote participants. I also thanks to the session chairs, and I would like to request the session chairs. They must give a feedback when the session is over. Maybe a personal interaction is also encouraged. You invite the authors to validate their idea, allow them if they try to speak more or if try to deliberate on their thought. So thank you all. Thank you to the organizers, thank you to the principal and IMIT, the whole team, and for inviting me and giving this opportunity to talk to the next audience. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, we extend warm welcome to Dr. Shridhar Nayak, Senior Scientist, Japan Meteorological Corporation, Osaka, Japan, and our esteemed keynote speaker. Please grace us with your insights and inspire us with your knowledge.
Thank you for introducing me. Good morning to everyone. Respected Vice Chancellor of PPUT, Professor Dr. Sir, esteemed Principal of IMIT, Professor Kavat Sir, respected Program Chair, Professor Sethi Sir, respected Chair, Professor Sahu Sir, respected Commander, Professor Jai Singh Sir, and other esteemed guests and dear all participants. I am very happy to be here at the International Conference of Cutting-Edge Technology in Computing, Communication and Intelligence to talk about how the smart technology is going to help our future. Before I say anything, I would like to express my sincere thanks to the organizers for giving me an opportunity to speak something in front of you. This is not just a gathering, but a place where we all will learn many things that how the smart technology is going to help everyone in the future. Applying our methods and technologies in computing, communication and intelligence. Let's take a trip back in time. Just imagine when our grandparents are kids. Do you think they have any smart advanced things that we are having now? Do you think they have just the internet games to play or to see the cartoons in YouTube? That doesn't have anything. But nowadays we have all these things. When they became young, they have to take all the decisions by using their brains only. They have no computer programs. But when you compare with if you see with our parents' time, most of us of our parents have the opportunity to use the computer programs. Just for an example, you can see the banks. All the banking accounts are maintained by papers, pen and papers. But most of our parents may have this experience that they had to transfer all the paper technology to smart computers. So all the accounting accounts are managed by the computers. And when we see our childhoods, when we are kids, I don't know how many of you have experience using YouTube's for watching a cartoon or playing an internet game. But still, we always need to ask by writing to the YouTube, I would like to watch this cartoon or I am something, I would like to play this internet game. I have to write these things. For that purpose, we all have to be talented to how to read and write at least. But nowadays, the kids have been, I would not like to say that, you know. Nowadays, the kids are just opening the mobile, so even 2 or 3 years old kid, put the mobile and asking, hey, Siti, I would like to play this game, or I want to watch this cartoon. Can you do this for me? So this is, you know, why this is happening and how we got this kind of such things. This is because of artificial intelligence. So we are now taking all these things because of the smart technology. So AI has come a long way since it started. It just started with just a computer programming, and now we are using it in our daily lives. But still, there are a lot of opportunities to go. That AI, that artificial intelligence, has to learn many things. It has to train many things. Even we are now hoping our cars should be driven by the AI. Because in our car, when we drive our car, we have many things to see. That thing sometimes still we are having a lot of experience. But when we use machine learning things, artificial intelligence, maybe the experience will be less, but still we have to train that in that way. Now I'm working in a project that is flying car. You know, this flying car, the car will fly in future. So we also need the artificial intelligence to test that because the pilot cannot take risk to drive that to test that car by a human. So that will be tested by the artificial intelligence first. I had a look over all the paper titles that to be presented today and tomorrow. I find most of the presenters have submitted the papers. The title shows that all are artificial intelligence. So, so it looks like all of us are looking a very super smart trend that will help us to make our life easier in future. So I feel the world really needs the young minds like you all are here because there are a lot of things to do. So I I wish is keep doing and keep contributing your effort for this AI revolution. One will really remember you because you are on this time. All the young minds are telling you are in the real time. You are in a stage that where the AI is really evolving. The revolution of AI is now going in a very fast way. So I feel the world will really remember you because you are, as Professor Kawat said, your contribution, that could be a drop, but that will really bring a significant imagination in future. So I hope throughout this conference we will have the opportunity to engage in the insightful discussions and to gain valuable insights. That's how the smart technology is transforming the industries and shaping our future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, a gracious welcome to Professor Amir Kumar Rasta, Vice Chancellor of Deputy and our esteemed patron. Sir, Your support has been invaluable in making this conference a reality. We invite you to share your vision and inaugurate our event with your words of encouragement.
Good morning to all of you. Professor Kabat, Manas Kabat, Professor Srinivas, Professor Naik, Professor Sahu from NFT, and Professor Jashin, faculty members of IMIT CUTTACK, the invited guests, and guest students. I place on record the contribution of IMIT CUTTACK, the leadership of Manas, doing extremely good work for the development of students, the faculty members, and researchers. The name of the conference is International Conference on Cutting Edge Technologies in Computing, Communications, and Intelligence. What is cutting edge technology? Recent advancement yet developed. Computing, communications, and intelligence. Very important topic. Why it's important is the world is moving with computing, with communications, and intelligence. We are the generation where we have seen without mobile phones we lived our life. I remember late 90s I purchased a mobile phones when mobile phones started in Bhubaneswar. It was initially USA phone. I don't know how many of you remember USA phone. Then Reliance started. That time I was having Motorola T628. I still remember. It was late 90s. Very costly, difficult to purchase the mobile phones, but I thought I should have it. And you can see the development of that. I used to carry charger with wherever I go, I used to carry the charger. And see the development today. Lot of features, development in mobile phones. Let's say a lot of development in science and technology. Without the research, it would not have been possible. Without the researchers like you, it would not have been possible. The idea of holding a conference, conducting a conference is wherever the theme area, wherever the tracks, you can discuss among your fellow workers, your colleagues who are working in a similar area, kind of networking with each other. That's very, very important. See, communication has given a lot of business to the world. You talk about Zomato, talk about businesses, e-commerce. I remember when we used to have board of studies long back. E-commerce will be successful. We were thinking that it will be successful, but e-commerce was successful in a country like India. Uber, lot of big communications it would not have been possible. Intelligence, whenever these days, if you want to go for giving a speech, sometimes you look at ChatGPT, find out what I should speak. You want to write a papers, you go to ChatGPT, find out what I should give. Development of intelligence, how to make system intelligence, how to make computer intelligence. Let me give a small examples. Prior to coming as a vice chancellor of BPUT, I was there in NAC, National Assessment and Education Council, Bangalore. I was leading a big project there. It was completely real-time system. Completely real-time system with 45,000 colleges in India plus 1,170 universities. They were all using that software which they have developed. In that, initially we had how to system will pick the peer team members for going for a peer team visits based on the field specialization and subject specialization. When I'm talking about field specialization, engineering, technology, the field specialization, subject specialization is computer science, engineering that you have given before, and based on the, of course, the profile has been uploaded, computer will pick the name of the PhD members to go for a visit. Then we tried with some kind of intelligence based on the past experience. Based on the past experience, system will pick the name of those systems. Of course, we have a lot of constraints, like one cannot go for 6 visits, all the constraints. At least between one visit to another visit, there will be a gap of 15 days or 1 month, a lot of constraints given. The purpose of telling this is we have a lot of development in science and technology. With the researchers, it's not only, I mean, I have seen like whenever we are pursuing research, do it in similar line of thought, not multiple areas. To do research in multiple areas, which are disadvantages for research. This kind of conference will help not only the institute, but also the researchers. It's an opportunity given to the faculty members, opportunity given to the students, opportunity given to the research scholars to take the research further. I'm very happy that it has been organized by one of the constituent colleges who is doing extremely well for the development of students. In BPUT, we have started involving students in many such activities. You know, we have conducted BPUT Tech Carnivals, 20 different events in different places. I think some of your students also might have participated. We have gone for project exhibitions, we have gone for research conclave. This time we are going for a different events altogether. I have been to Hyderabad, attend a conference organized by Outlook Express. I was participating in a panel discussion, use of technology in education, use of collaborative learning in education, how to use collaborative learning in education. Students are maybe look at diversified locations, the students are available. How we have collaboration, that's important. So that kind of scenario, you know, like foreign universities will come to India, it's not a boundary for any students to learn. Initially, we had a boundary, locational disadvantages. I was saying in the village, how can I learn? But with location is not a disadvantage nowadays. Virtual universities have been started. You can sitting at a remote village, you can learn. Somebody who is teaching in Harvard, somebody is teaching in MIT or Stanford. You can get the course materials. That's the beauty, that's the advantages of technology. I'm sure with the kind of discussions you have, with the kind of interaction you have, with the kind of presentation by keynote speaker, the experience they have, the motivation is important. Take the research further. I'm sure this conference will be a successful one. Madam could not come here, chief guest of this program. I'm sure she has extremely, she was interested to come and attend the conference. She has been kind enough to support all the educational institutions, technical universities of the state to take to a different level altogether. We are going for a uniform curriculum for the entire state. OUTR, BSS, and DQT, we have gone for a common curriculum. We have included skill development courses. We have included minor in different team area, minor in cyber security, minor in Cisco network, minor in programming languages, minor in Autodesk that we are implementing. Similarly, for management also, we have gone for a curriculum conclave for engineering. Then next week, we are going for a curriculum conclave for the management also. I'm sure the faculty members of IMIT CUTTACK will participate and we take the syllabus to another level. Thank you very much for coming to CUTTACK.
if you are coming from outside, thank you students and faculty members. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for your support and leadership for this conference. Your presence adds a great significance to our conference. Now, I would like to request Amir sir to unveil the proceedings of abstracts which published with ISBN numbers. With utmost honor and appreciation, invite our principal sir to present token of appreciation to Professor Amir Kumar Rokha and Dr. Sridhar Nayak, Senior Scientist, Japan Meteorological Corporation, Osaka, Japan. With gratitude, I invite our HOD, Dr. Shubhendra Kumar Chaising sir, to present the contribution, to present the token of love to Professor Vibhudatta Sahu sir and Professor Srinivas Sethi. Now please join me in extending a warm welcome to our convener, Dr. Shubhendra Kumar Chaising sir, who will now deliver the vote of thanks. Sir's leadership and dedication have been pivotal in making this event a success. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Visakhapatnam University of Technology, Odisha, Professor Amir Kumar sir, esteemed General Chair in charge, Professor Vibhudatta Sahu sir, respected Program Chair, Professor Srinivas Sethi sir, Reverend Keynote Speaker, Dr. Sridhar Nayak sir, respected Principal Professor Manasangam Kavat sir, all respected authors, session chairs, invitees, teachers, staff members, scholars and media persons. As the convener of the conference, ICCTCCI 2024, I feel it privileged to extend vote of thanks on this auspicious occasion. From the bottom of my heart, I express my gratitude and hearty thanks to Professor Amir Kumar Rokha, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Visakhapatnam University of Technology, Raurkela, the patron of this conference, for sparing his valuable time with us and sharing his thoughts and enlightening all of us with his insightful thoughts and encouraging words. We are really proud to have such a dynamic personality as the Vice Chancellor of ICCTCCI. Thank you very much, sir. It gives me immense pleasure to express my heartiest gratitude to Srimati Ussapadi as Principal Secretary to Government SDP Department, who had given her consent to grace the conference as chief guest, but due to some urgent occupancy, she could not attend the meeting. We are really thankful to her also. I sincerely thank Professor Vibhudatta Sahu sir, NIT Raurkela, the program chair in charge, for this conference for sharing his valuable words in this August gathering. I am very much thankful to Professor Srinivas Sethi, IIT Saran, the program chair, for his guidance in making this conference successful. I am thankful to Dr. Sridhar Nayak, Senior Scientist, Japan Meteorological Department, Osaka, Japan, who graced this occasion as keynote speaker. Great thanks go to our principal, Professor Manas Ranjan Pawar sir, the organizing chair of this conference, for his constant inspiration and continuous support in making this conference successful. I would like to place on record my heartfelt thanks to all the program chairs, advisors, publishing committee, editorial board, technical committee members, hospitality and logistic committee members for their dedicated help and support. With deep sense of pleasure, I am really thankful to all the invitees for accepting our invitation and sparing their valuable time with us in this conference. Special thanks go to all the authors, researchers, all around the globe who have shown their interest for publication of their research work in our conference, and all the esteemed reviewers who helped us to select 58 papers out of 136 received papers, including 8 foreign papers. We are thankful to Taylor and Fancy Publication House for agreeing to publish the accepted papers. We are thankful to the representative of Taylor and Fancy, Mr. Sabat, who is present with us. I take this opportunity to thank State Bank of India and Vikram Bhubaneswar for their sponsorship, and promote convention and club research Cuttack for providing us the venue for this conference. Many thanks go to all the beloved teachers, staff members, PhD scholars, MTech scholars, student volunteers, organizers, whose selfless contribution and dedicated support has made it possible to make the conference successful. Thank you all for participation, and I welcome you all to this conference.
Thank you, sir. Before we move forward, I would like to share some words about Sridhar sir. Dr. Sridhar Nayak is originally from Odisha, where he completed his academic equation. Now, I would like to request dignitaries to go down and take their seats. I request everyone to take their seats. And now, Dr. Shraddha Naik is originally from Odisha, where he completed his academic education up to the master's degree level. He obtained his PhD from IIT Kharagpur in 2014 and subsequently served as a researcher at the National Research Institute for Art, Science and Disaster Resilience in Japan until 2017. Following that, he held the position of specially appointed associate professor at Kyoto University in Japan until 2022. Currently, he holds the title of senior scientist at Japan Meteorological Corporation. Dr. Nayar's academic journey has been distinguished by numerous accolades and recognition. He was the recipient of the prestigious Austrian Academy of Sciences Scholarship from Austria and was honored with a Young Talent Researcher Level 8 fellowship from CNPq, Government of Brazil. He has been actively involved in various national projects funded by IMIT since 2014 and his expertise and engagement extend to several international professional societies, including SAMA, JSC, AGU, AOGS, JPGU, JSHWR, and MSJ. Throughout his career, the Nayar's research has encompassed a diverse range of fields spanning topics such as data science, weather forecasting, climate modeling, extreme events, remote sensing, and GIS, and wind energy. Presently, his primary focus lies in the development of weather forecast systems for Japanese cities. With a remarkable scale of resolution at just 100 meters, he also serves as the associate editor of a prestigious journal, Geomatics, Natural Hazards and Risks. He has published so far 48 journal papers, 80 conference papers, 12 project reports, 2 book chapters. He has visited more than 20 different countries and more than 50 times. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Shraddha Naik to join us once again to deliver his keynote talk and presentation. Sir's expertise and insights have been enlightening and we are grateful for his presence here today.
Hello again. Thank you very much for the introduction. So now I will talk about how we are improving the weather profile actually. It's mostly useful for all the sectors, but we are focusing on food and energy sectors. So, you all know that the importance of weather profile. Then you know yeah, it gives a lot of effects on human activities. You can see this picture. So, if you see this picture, you can see the weather is very clear, right? So, we all are happy to go outside or to do any activities if you see this kind of weather. You can go for something, you can do anything. You will like to go outside when you see this kind of weather. But when you see the next one, which is a rainy day. So we will not like to go outside if we have no work, right? If we have some urgency, we will like to go outside. Just like this, if it's rain, when we don't have car, we have the bike, we will take the bike and we have to go outside because we have some work. Similarly, if we have a very hot day, in temperature is more than 40, so if we have the work, we have to go outside. But when you see this kind of weather, it's very severe weather, we call it severe weather, like our tropical cyclones, tornadoes, lightnings, thunderstorms, or even heavy rainfalls. What we do in these days, we just try to save our lives and properties, right? So, because it damages the infrastructures and crops, these are food and lives as well. to the meteorological organization. If you see, the left side is here. This one the for decade statistics. There is a loss due to the weather-related disasters. You see, every year, every decade, the loss is increasing very rapidly. It's in US dollar. Sorry. Okay. So, if you see, now I can now it's okay, yeah, there it was big. Okay. So, if you see the statistics, the loss in US billion dollars, this is US billion dollars, it is in, so it is now, the recent decade also is very high. But the right side it is the loss of lives due to the weather-related disasters. But the life, the number of lives because of weather-related disasters, it is significantly. Do you know why? Because we have the early warning systems. I don't know how many of you have experienced the 1999 super cyclone. At that time, we lost a lot of lives and properties. But nowadays, similar cyclones have come, highly, hudud, and many extreme events. But if you see the number of lives that have taken by this cyclone Fani or hudud, very less, significantly less. This is because we have the good early warning system. So, how does this early warning system work? So still nowadays, we are using the traditional weather forecasting method, which is called numerical weather predictions. In my case, I think many of you have known this kind of methods. Weather forecasting, you know, but I don't know whether you know what is numerical weather prediction. I will talk about it. It uses digital models which transfer our whatever we think in digital mode that is transferred to the mathematical systems and solve it in a numerical way. That is why we call it numerical weather prediction. So this kind of experiments we need the satellite observations, radar observations, and many ground-based observations, and use supercomputers because it is to solve this kind of equations that govern this atmosphere. We need lot of computing powers. Without supercomputers, we cannot simulate our weather. Because if you see the next one, this is the basic equations of that govern our atmosphere. There are 7 different equations. You know these equations. This is conservation of momentum, conservation of mass, conservation of energy, conservation of moisture, and conservation of state. So there are 7 equations. If you see these equations are nonlinear partial differential equations. We cannot solve these equations by using our simple analytical methods. So we must use the numerical methods to solve these things by using finite time steps and grid boxes. That is the case we are solving these equations in numerical methods, so we are calling numerical weather prediction. Because of this we are using numerical answers, you know the numerical various numerical methods to use, like finite difference method. To use this kind of method to solve these equations, we are talking to that is why we call it numerical weather prediction. If someone asks you what is why is numerical weather prediction, I think you are clear. You can give an answer why we call it numerical weather prediction. So what here we improved the accuracy of the numerical weathers, our weather forecasting a lot. That is what we are talking about the early warning and improved weather. As a result, we saved a lot of life. But we cannot solve the properties because when an early warning will come between the rain or a cyclone is coming, we cannot tell our properties, but we can save ourselves. That is why you see, I will go back to the figure again. Our loss is still going high, but our lives, but the loss of lives are going doubt. So then what's the problem? If everything is going well and we are saving our lives, then what's the problem? Problem is when we talk about very high resolution. For example, we talk about what will happen on this region, say 500 meter resolution by 500 meter, just 500 square meter resolution. What will happen in this region? And we don't have that kind of technology still yet. Because the weather, what the weather forecast will do, we can do on this region, but it needs a lot of computing power. Without computing power, we cannot do very high resolution simulations. Additionally, predicting the longer term weather forecast is very difficult. For example, a farmer has no idea how much rainfall he will get after 3 months or 4 months so that he can plan accordingly. From now, that I will grow this kind of vegetables in next 3 months, or I will not do on these vegetables because it needs different type of weather, and I don't have that information. So to address these kind of challenges, artificial intelligence and machine learning technologies are really necessary. Here is an example. Can you say anything about when you see this figure? What is doing it? Even machine learning cannot say anything. Artificial intelligence, whatever method is used, it cannot say anything what it is. And if we increase, if we take a high resolution, just increase it, still you cannot say anything. If you still increase, still it is difficult to say anything what it is. Can you say anything? What is doing it? Now you can see. If we increase, so again we increase, you can see by power outside a moment or like that, this is a woman's face. Again this one and again this one. So here, what you found, so we need very high resolution data set to say anything. So this means we have now we have this information. We don't have this one. So how can we train our artificial intelligence? How can we train our machine learning? How can we train our model? That artificial intelligence model or machine learning models. How can we train them? It needs this data set. It needs this kind of math. If you compare with all these kind of stages, intermediate stages, to confirm that if this means if this kind of figure will the machine learning will see, and this kind of intermediate things make the presence in this situation, then it can say yes, it may be a woman or something like that. So we need very high resolution data sets to train our machine learning models. So we are now working on food and we are focusing on food and energy sector. Now I'll give another example how the machine learning systems need to train himself or yourself with very high resolution data sets. Do you know this one? What is this? Anyone needs to know what is this one? These are wind turbines that produce wind energy. Okay. So you see the wind turbines are placed with a few distance interval. Now, if I give, so you know what it needs to provide the wind power. It needs wind. Without wind, it cannot give energy. So you can say wind is going this direction or this direction. That will be used. It cannot say anything because it will not get energy. It will pass this way or this way or this way. So we have exact information. So wind, how much wind will pass this way. So if I put it here, and that way say wind will pass this way or how much wind will pass this way, then it won't be anything. Because if there is no wind, we will not get anything if we put this turbine here. So before placing this turbine, we must do good exercise. We must train our machine learning methods. That is where that you put the turbine here or here, the exact place where the maximum wind is going. So we need to train our model. So what my team members are doing, they are training the artificial intelligence method that we are using nowadays. CNN, RNN, they are using it. So they are developing that model to find out maximum wind will blow in which direction or which place. So after they confirm that this place will get more wind throughout the year, they will place the turbine here. Otherwise, you not place the turbine. Now you understood how important the high resolution. Because this is 1 meter, 10 meter, 20 meter. Similarly, this is the prompt. In the prompt, whatever data you have available, which is not in a local region, which is very low region. Maybe you want data in a block level, but not in the village level. So what we are thinking? We are thinking that the farmers will stand here and you take some pictures of the seeds or the crops and ask in the mobile. Ask, I have this kind of information. I have my crop with I have some cauliflower agriculture, and my leaves look like this, and my location is that. To tell me whether my crop needs water or something else. So we are developing that application that can tell, yes, now you need water or not. That will just tell you. But to get that that's why. So to train that model, we need the data at least here, but we don't have. We don't have the data at very high resolution scales. We don't have data at village scales. That's why we are only focusing on whether, first of all, we need the data to train the model. So we are focusing on the data to get the data at very high resolution scale, maybe 10 meter resolution or 200 meter resolution, to train our AI systems and AI models. So this is just a image of wind farm that they need very high data set to train the model. It's very important. Similarly, this is the crop figure. So to train all these kind of things, to train the AI at very local scale, we need the data at very high scale. That's what I was telling you. I told you, so why we need very high data sets for weather forecast. So how we do it? So here another example, you can see why we need high data set. So here again, I was not trying to talk something about the climate models or weather models before. The stages of from the beginning to now. If you go back to 30 to 40 years ago, the climate models were like this. They can just predict this kind of weather. Just one place to work on 500 kilometer resolution. You see, just very few viewpoints. The one information, just how much? It is maximum 30 information in a country. But when you come to 50 kilometer resolution, you can see how much missing information were there and many information are there. And again, when you come to 10 kilometer resolution, we got a lot of information which were missing in previous ones. So this is we call regional climate models. These are global regional. And again, if you develop year to year, you can see it's 10 kilometer and now the satellite is giving 1 kilometer. If you see the 1 kilometer data, you can see how much information is missing here and where it is here. So here the practical example we did to see the atmospheric instability over a region. Here you can see also this gives the information of atmosphere, how much stable the atmosphere. Whether the atmosphere will become unstable, we will get more valuable events like thunderstorms or lightning, something like that. So if you zoom it, you can see, I will take a small region. You can see now, and zoom it. So it looks like this. So here red, maybe here this is magenta color. Yes, this magenta color is the stronger one. The red is little lower than. So if you see this one, so this region looks very stable. And this very unstable. So if I zoom it again, you can see how much is missing those are there. It looks like this. So you need to see this one stable and second stable. And if I zoom it again, so this is 100 meter resolution. Now you see how much missing information are there. So if I give this one to the AI, what it will give us? The AI cannot give the information what is here. See, there's a river or something like this. Cannot give this kind of information. You can see how much information is missing here. So to train the AI, we need this kind of data. So our main focus is to produce the data so that we can train the AI for all the fields. One focus as I told you, we are going now focusing on to help the farmers. They need a good and smart parent, what I told you, so that they need not to worry about when they will go to the field. I will suggest even if you have an opportunity, you can join with us. You can email me so for internship or something like that. We're really looking for the young minds like you to do some kind of a pattern determination or something like that. So that the farmer, we are developing a application, as I told you. The farmer is done and you can repeating. The job will be like that. The farmer, we are developing the AI tool. The farmer will stand in his field. The mobile will give the location, so no need to worry about location. But there should be the present data set. What is the current weather situation? And if we give a data set that is on a district level, that will be no use because in that place you don't know that. Sometimes you know that the temperature will be in just to go to 1 kilometer away, the temperature will be very high, but in your place it is very low. So no use. They cannot give you the correct answer. That is the job. So we are first producing very high data set, then we are trying to model. So as I told you, if you are interested, please join us to develop this artificial intelligence tool. And then the problem is we don't have the data at very high level scale. We have the data at this data that is maximum 2 level resolution, and that is what Japan. In India also we have data set at 3 level resolution, but that is not publicized. The public cannot use that data needs more research to give the public. So we are now collaborating with IMD, International Department, to provide data for India also. So we also need many people to work with us. So the limitations I told, this data is insufficient to provide local information. That's why we are trying to increase the weather profile at very high scale. So our main focus is how to develop the weather model, how to develop the weather forecast system to provide the data at very high scale. This is my main job, what I am doing here. And I pass the information to my colleagues, those who are working on ICT, they are ICT people, they are developing the AI. So I use Dr. Lidars. I think many of you know what is Dr. Lidars. That signal that send the laser beam light to the atmosphere, and it by the back scattering of the light from the particles, it measures the distance, and from the distance, how much time it took, how much time the light goes to give the particle, and how much time it took return back from the things. It will use the technology, it will use this equation, and it will tell the distance, the wind speed, and things. Like you are using when you use to detect an object, how much far an object is from your car or something like that. Then we use this technique, this LiDAR technique, Dr. LiDAR. But Dr. LiDAR is very costly, we cannot use in our class. That's why still we are really thinking of how can we reduce the price of the Dr. LiDAR so that we can use all the vehicles, and so that then automatically they can say that the distance is very less and would come to your right like that. So use this same technology to find out the wind speed and wind direction, how in which direction the wind will go. This is what we use for the wind energy that we combine with. This is the kind of profile that gives when we use the Dr. Lidars. And I will not go to the methods, but we use the tool, we use digital climate models, we use different kind of input data sets like high kilometer resolution data, 2 resolution data, and 22 resolution data of the forecast. Because to do forecast, we need some inputs. We cannot tell what will happen next day without present time. If I give the present weather is like this, then I can say what will happen in tomorrow. If I don't have the present data, even if I tell that what will tomorrow, but that is not much accurate. If I give the present situation, tomorrow or next hours will be more accurate. That's why we use forecast data set. And we also use some temperatures and the live data set. We use this kind of data sets and we use numerical prediction methods and we produce the data at very high resolution. So I don't want to do that. This is my working here. So I'm working first on this and now we are now testing the pool of hydra over here, this region. There is island, it's not captured in this figure. There are two islands, here one and here one. From one island to another one it fly. So by using the providers, whatever we have improved, you can see here without using the providers, this figure is here. The blue one is without using the localizer technology, and by after using the localizer technology, the orange one. You can see the temperature. The difference is not significant, but we increased accuracy very high. It's up to 0.8 meter per second. It's very important for the wind energy. These other statistics we have increased, and here you can see the temperature. What we produce for the red one by our technology, what we produce, and the green one is from observation. And you can see how good we found. It's very less difference between the observation and what we developed in our technology. So this is for different temperature and this is different kind of parameters. We just test it and we check whether our forecast is good or not. And this is different conditions, and this is the correlation between the observation and our technology. Our technology is still 95%. It's not 100%. It's very difficult to predict 100%. And the wind is still underperforming 70 to 80%. So all these things we are now depending on artificial intelligence so that we can take the present weather conditions and if it can improve this weather. But it's still difficult. Artificial intelligence is still on the path, even not 70 to 80, even not 50% also, because artificial intelligence cannot predict the weather, it cannot tell what will happen now. Artificial intelligence can give the previous data set and see the pattern and the what will tell you. And that can say the present now, present what will happen. But weather is very unstable, it changes in seconds. That's why we are still looking for improving the artificial intelligence models so that we can get good weather profiles. So this is with another one which after very high resolution forecasting with 300 meters by different data set. This is still improving. You see now if you see the previous one, there was little difference between the top things, but now it is again improved. And this is extreme events, that is a top kind of events, or when the atmosphere is much unstable. So this kind of things also our model is capturing well, but still you see what is here is very still under performing. Here also it is very low, 100 is very extreme. So in all regions it is good, but if you see these things, it's not still good. You are still working on it. So there are a lot of opportunities to do many things with artificial intelligence. And this is the forecast one. This is the model forecast what we did. You can see the green one is the observation and the red one is forecast for 7 days forecast. If you see, after 4 days, the forecast is not good. After 3 4 days, the forecast is not good. Even if you know, from the day one, the forecast is not good. And this continuous forecast is almost good. And so this is what we are doing. We are predicting the weather at very high resolution, and we are providing the data to train the AI model. And still we have many discrepancies. We are now focusing on drones, so that it will take the most good, realistic, and present scenarios from the ground and atmosphere to train the AI more accurately and also to our models. So this kind of observations we are taking from drones, and we are putting in the we all are putting this in our weather forecasting systems as well as AI systems to train the model much more accurately. Thank you very much for listening.
Sir, in your model, definitely it is a uncertainty, not
Yes.
a uncertainty. What type of uncertainty you are using in this mathematical model? What type of uncertainty you are using?
Uncertainty means let us understand what kind of things.
It's probabilistic or fuzzy or anything you are using in your model or not?
Yeah, we see the more we see the pattern of the top ones that exchange mostly because we don't care about the low values because it will not a problem for anyone. So we want to see the uncertainty. To see the uncertainties, we give different in some conditions. We change the different conditions because we check with many kind of we change the inputs with different initial times. And we change, we call it propagation, we call it propagation case. We do that, we just make small because that changes instantly.
I think in your mathematical model,
Yes.
all the coefficients are real you have taken or any type of random variable.
Yeah, that is propagation, we do that. We make some changes.
Yes.
So that we can make different analysis and we see what is the pattern, means variations between each simulations. If this is the conditions now, then what will be in future? Or after 10 days, 7 days. So we get like this kind of spread. It will go like this, and initially it will go like this, but when you go higher days, it will give a pattern like this. Not this one, just will give a variation. So we cannot tell this will happen, but we can tell the range. That also to be used. We can tell the temperature will be 25 to 30. We cannot tell 7.
Your nonlinear model you are linearizing this.
Yes, by using finite mechanism. Yes. Because, yeah. Yes, sure.
While you are tracking the deliver your task, there is a hardware profile and you are working on doublet model. Is that fine?
Sir, my question is, sir, can we implement the WRF model for environmental pollution like air pollution? Yes. Yes, WRF, you know, there is a WRF came. There is a chemist in the WRF, there is a chemist. So if you give the chemist scheme, it will give you the air pollution and all. No, sir, I am not. No, not chemistry. Chemistry is not chemistry of physics. There is a chemistry scheme in that model available. Okay. If you use the scheme, it will give you the air pollution. If you need some data sets to give you the air pollution things, okay. Another thing is if inside the WRF model, what are the things or what are the data that we can take, we can improve for the environmental pollution and environmental life? Okay. Okay. So, from what you can take the land use and temperature and humidity. So For air pollution, I think you need some more local things like trace gas information or something like this. But
for air pollution, PM10 is the most impacted pollutant. So I just want to know about how the doubler model can be implemented. Doubler model and machine learning can predict something using the doubler model. We can implement the machine learning technology.
in that sense, as I told you, you can use work to produce the information, whatever observation data that you need for your model with very high resolution. Because the data you have is scattered, right? The fresh gases in told UPM or very scattered. You may not have everywhere this data sets. It is very scattered. One is here, another is here, and one will be here, another 1 kilometer away. It's very less. But the government can give you the information with using these kind of data sets and other data sets, give you the information all over the region wherever you want to know. Thank you. Yes. Any other questions?
Thank you, sir. Thank you to President over here regarding the meteorological department research work with the real-time data. And helps a lot for this new researchers, new kind of researchers will work in this data science, big data all. So, lot of things has been discussed by Professor. I hope it will be helpful. Once again, thanks.
Good afternoon, all of you. As the launch will be ready by 1:30, so we have decided to start the session 1 here. So all the volunteers who are attending session 1, please come forward to help, and all the authors, please come and give your PPT here. And I would like to request the session chair of session 1 and the co-chair, Chinmay Sir, please come forward to start the session 1. So as the launch will be at 1:30, so we have decided to start the session 1 here now. Please, the volunteers of session 1, please come forward and please help the presenters for their PPT presentation. Chinmay Sir, please come forward to start the session 1. And the next session, again we will do is mentioned in the schedule. We will be doing the session 1 here, other in the college side. That we will do. And I will update you that we have a safety point in our college campus. All of you are requested to take a photo here and upload in the Facebook, so that we will be very much happy to have you as members today in IMIT. So I would like to request you all to take a photo there in the selfie point and upload it on Facebook. Thank you. members of session 1, please come, we'll start the presentation. I would like to request Chirma sir to coordinate and start the session, and the volunteers of session 1, please come forward. The preparatory 54, 58, 61, 93, 94, 95, 96, 98, 102. These are the preparatory in session 1. All of you are requested to start the presentation. Preparatory 54, 58, 61, 93, 94, 95, 96, 98, 102. Anyone from these ideas? February 61, February 61, please come. February 61, please come.
ट्रेनिंग बंद कर दीजिए तो चालीस खाली इनॉग्रेशन का दिला सर पचार ଅଯଥା ବି ଗୁଡ଼ାରେ ଫାଙ୍କି ଦେଖିଲେ ଭଲ ପାଇବେ ରୁହ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିବି ପଚାର ଡ୍ରେସିଂ ସାମ୍ ପଚାରିବି ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ ଡ୍ରେସିଂ ସାମ୍ ସହିତ କଥା ହେଲେ ଜଣା
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. Today, I am Master Talento. I am going to present before you my research work on the topic heart training of autonomous underwater vehicle in a swimming pool under communication console. More work is carried out under the supervision of Dr. Vikram Das. And the work is carried out on VSS duty campus. So the whole presentation is distributed across 7 different chapters, and each chapter comprises different concepts. So to begin the introduction, first of all, autonomous underwater vehicles are automated devices which are designed to run underwater without the need for direct human interaction. And the autonomous underwater vehicle are also known as AVs. It belongs to the family of robotic systems, and it has a wide range of applications real time, and it can be used in various different applications. Now, to use the AV in real time, it is very much necessary to know about the path planning. Spelling is the importance of choosing a path in such a way that it avoids collision between a starting point and a destination. Now, to work on an AUV, it is very much necessary to know about the dynamics of it. A particular area under the influence of waves, there it has 6 different DOM, or we can say 6 different degree of freedom, whereas 3 are the translation and 3 are rotational motions. And below are the equations that are describing the 6 degree of freedom. Now the problem that we generally suffer in the past planning of reality in real time. Hello, there are various works that are being carried out with simulation purpose, but in real time it is very hard to find out. And whereas we need this every work in a real time, and the work area is the swimming pool that we have in our campus. And first of all, we put the top view of the swimming pool, and whereas swimming pool top view is used in the 2D environment. And secondly, there are various different problems also that we generally suffer while using the AOV in underwater environment. The problem that we usually face is the avoiding obstacles, and also there should not be any collision. By considering all those problems, we simulated in method, and also we have
and this project in real time. And below is the equation which is being used for calculating the velocity of the AUV. And once the velocity is calculated, it is very much easier to find out the time taken to complete the path, such as the AUV is decided path from the starting point to destination. So the time that it took to reach the destination, it can be calculated using that equation. And now the main objective of this work is to, there are three different objectives actually of this work. First is the study of mathematics, the dynamics of AFE, which is discussed in the previous slide. And second objective is to design an AFE real time such that it works on an underwater environment. And thirdly, the objective is the concept of path planning algorithm should be implemented in such a way that it avoids intervehicle collision while maintaining full communication. For the path planning of the AUV, we have this extra algorithm. There are various different algorithms, and as per the algorithm, there are different requirements. We have the requirement of finding the shortest path from the starting point to the destination. And so for that purpose, we have used this extra algorithm. And below is the mathematical expression for calculating the distance of how the physics algorithm works. So suppose we are asked to find the we are asked to reach a destination which is represented in figure 6. Suppose we have a starting point that is 1. So to reach the destination 3, it cannot directly go from 1 to 3. So for that scenario, firstly, while using this question, you will tend to move from 1 to 2 and similarly from 2 to 3. So once it reaches 2, there is a 7, that is the distance or we can say cost function. So while reaching the 2, it has a cost function of 7. So once it is reached 2, it can easily move to node 3 or the position 3. And for that, say the total cost will be of 12, that is 7 plus 5. This is how the differential algorithm works, and we uses this algorithm properly to find the shortest path in real time. And this is the basic representation of the implementation of the algorithm method. And for the second objective that we had is the implementation of AUV. This is the AUV model that we have used, and it is installed and properly fitted in the lab. It is developed in real time, where there are 5 different propellers that is being mounted on the AUV for different linear and rotational motion of the body. And along with that, there is a Sony high megapixel camera also there that is installed in the area. So in figure we can see the figure 8, the image that we have with the first before the deployment of the AFP, it was captured on a underwater environment by your mobile phone. Figure 9 and 10 are the camera samples of the AFP that we usually receive while operating with real time. So after implementing the detection algorithm, we can the figure 11 is the path that we have modeled across the swimming pool, and figure 12 is the description of different obstacles. And while using the detection algorithm, we can properly see that you can successfully get the shortest path, and also allow that it successfully avoids all the obstacles. It actually didn't choose the strongest path, and it chooses the shortest path as much as possible. And figure 13 is the graphical representation of it. We have tried this for 20 different sensors, and after getting the time response of it, we have plotted it with method, and below figure 13 is the representation of it. And when it comes to the specification, we will have a length of 230 millimeters, rate of 384 millimeters, and a height of 102 millimeter, and the weight in data is 2.5 kg, and it has a speed of 2 meter per second, and it can go up to a depth of 85 meter in both directions right now. Now, I would like to conclude by saying that whenever it comes to our part planning program, for the AUP in case, the digital algorithm is the efficient algorithm which can help in optimizing the or also which can help in determining the shortest path, and also in our work it successfully avoids all those static obstacles and the distributed across the map. And and it also chooses the most convenient path by connecting the starting point with the final destination. In future, the path planning of ASD it can also be improved, and we are planning on using learning-based algorithm, graph-based algorithm for path planning of the ASD. And these are the references that we could help from. That's all from my side. Thank you. So my name is Bhaskar Chakravarti.
Okay, Vaswati, good presentation. So I have few queries on this particular context. So you have implemented disaster algorithm to find the shortest path, which is very old algorithm.
Yes, yes.
And one of my biggest queries, in an underwater, how we are defining the path? Until unless you define the nodes, the disaster algorithm will not work automatically.
Yes.
Yes. How are you defining
For that scenario, for that case, we have designed the path first in vector, and once the simulation is being done, it is if we can track the AOP, the motion of the AOP in that path itself.
No, my question is that you have implemented a real-time scenario, correct?
Yes, sir.
So whenever you have simulated, you have taken some assumption for implementation of this particular disaster algorithm, or you have implemented the pictures that you have shown, the swimming pool and all these stuff.
Actually, sir, that swimming pool, that is the workspace area that we have.
Correct.
And also, we have considered the first of all the top view of the swimming. So once we obtain the top view, and further it was designed on a environment model path.
Correct.
So once the model path is done, okay, then we started tracking the AUV in such a way.
Okay, I go with this. So how many situations you have considered for implementation of the disaster algorithm, or a specific single model you have considered? Path.
For a single path. As of now, we have single.
You are not comparing the other model, other algorithms.
Sir, actually, we have compared it with ASTER algorithm. So, while using ASTER algorithm, what we find is that it is not fulfilling our like requirement. We are supposed to find the shortest path. But while using ASTER algorithm, ASTER also avoids all that because it reaches the destination, but it usually chooses the longest path. So, for that case, since our requirement is
Nowadays, maybe you can get low number of controllers. Okay. And as I think you have claimed that it is a efficient method. So how it is efficient? How can you justify this?
Sir, first of all, sir, we have tried for different number of samples. So for all the number of samples,
Whenever we are saying someone is efficient, that means we have to make a comparison with other competitive approaches. Right? Here you have not compared with any other approaches. You have just taken different samples or different parts and you have implemented digital algorithm to find out the vehicle part. Right? So you have not compared with any. It is required to compare with the other shortest path algorithms to prove your algorithm as the best one or efficient one.
actually we have completed, but instead development is not been shown here because our main purpose is finding the shortest path. So since the digital algorithm is fulfilling that part, so sir, we have proceeded on the digital.
And one more thing, it will not work in dynamic environment.
Yes, sir. This is for static obstacle.
That is the only restriction of this algorithm.
That is why we consider
And if this will not work, then we cannot take it also in real time. you are saying most of the time, most of the slides you have shown that real-time application. It cannot be because it's a statical solution. It gives a fixed solution for a fixed type of path. Whenever the dynamically the path will change, the system will not work.
Sir, actually for dynamic we have a different work. Will be like working on it. We are working on it.
So how is calculated the complexity? For a specific path, suppose path 1, what is the complexity? How much time is required to find out the shortest path? For path 2 or the second calculation, how much? You don't have the analysis of that sort of thing.
Actually, the time was calculated for so we have tried for 20 different iterations.
20 different, but 20 different paths?
Actually, yes, sir. Part is there, but the distribution of obstacles is different.
Okay, that is also one.
So for the obstacles success identified, we have used certain different tables, and we have used it in swimming
Okay, few suggestions to try to make it dynamic. Try to implement other real-time algorithms and make a comparison like this for better one. Thank you.
One general question. Already a lot of automated vehicles, on-road vehicles are there, and you are designing a new one. So, what are the drawbacks to whatever the existing technology that is on-road vehicles, and what way you want to make your assessment?
Sir, first of all, this work is fully funded by IIT work. So these four projects we have it belongs to the IIT work, and we have a license target of giving them a product. So there are different AUPs that are available in the market. But the main thing is that they have different lenses for those lenses. It costs around lakhs. Those are too expensive. But the one that we have developed here, it is not that expensive. It would hardly cost us around 1 to 3 lakhs, 1 to 1.3 lakhs. So for that, thank you.
it will like the introduction, then we will get some summation and objective, methodology, general discussion, conclusion, leadership. Next one is the introduction. The wireless sensor network. I will design a wireless sensor network to collect the different information from different environments. Right now, wireless sensor applications are many more places. We can use the wireless sensor network to collect the data from remote locations, environments, and different areas. We can also find the collect the data through sensors from the walls also. Now, there is a smart home and many electronic components are there. And there are also electric components, instruments are operated by electrical current. So current that is our considered home appliances, the electrical appliances are there. So sensors will collect the information how many times the users using the devices and how much current is consumed by the each device will collect it. And by using the sensors that will be collected, and my aim is to minimize the energy consumption and in such a way that the network performance will be improved and life of the network will be. For that purpose, I will use the support vector machine to collect to minimize the data. Many functions are there. By using that function, I will minimize the dimension of the entire data set. I will select some collect features to design the network. So that's why I selecting an appropriate kernel function and tuning its parameters. You can optimize the performance of support vector machine model in wireless sensor network, leading to improve the energy efficiency and overall network performance. The problem is that wireless sensor networks are deployed in home for monitoring the electrical home appliances used by users in different time periods and weather conditions. The main thing is that how we predict the power consumption while conserving the energy to prolong the network lifetime. That's why I will design an energy efficient wireless sensor network to balance the trade-off between the energy consumption and the lifetime of wireless sensor network. If we have to improve the lifetime of the network, we have to minimize the energy in such a way that the lifetime will be improve the network. If the lifetime will be the network will be improved, then will be the longevity period will be more. For that purpose, I will minimize the power utilization of different rooms in different time periods of smartphone. I apply the methodology. First, I will select the there is a proposed model. I have taken the smart home data set from the sites, complete sites. After collecting the smart home data set, I will train a data set. For 18 to 20 scenario proportionate, I will divide the data set. For training purpose, I will use the 80%. For testing purpose, I will use the 20%. The first method I will pre-processing. I will proceed the first giving the noise from the data set. Then there is a select function. By select function, I will select the features from the data set. Then after collecting the